Thank you. And now it is an absolute privilege to present an award for a colossus among entrepreneurs. Someone whose contribution to his industry and indeed the nation goes beyond just a single year or even a decade. Rather, his singular contribution extends to an entire lifetime. Ladies and gentlemen, the recipient of the EY Entrepreneur of the Year Lifetime Achievement Award is Mr. KP Singh. And now it is my great honor to read out the citation for Mr. KP Singh. What shall we say about a man who defined what a modern Indian city should look like? An aeronautical engineer by training, Mr. KP Singh served in the armed forces before he set out to create a new city from ground up. Today, his peers in the real estate world consider him the man who changed the rules and the course of the sector with his astute ability to influence bureaucrats on one hand and persuade rural landowners on the other to buy into his vision of building the Millennium City of Gurgaon. His contributions to the wider community and nation building have seen him win numerous international and national awards, including the Padma Bhushan in 2010. A disciplined, yes, absolutely. A disciplined fitness enthusiast, he has shown what it takes to nurture a sustainable organization on the values of trust, quality, and more importantly, empowering the new generation to take their entrepreneurial legacy forward. Please give a huge round of applause for Mr. KP Singh, Chairman Emeritus DLF Group. And before we have him here on stage, we'd like to play a film celebrating him. Take a look.
Born in a small village in Uttar Pradesh, KP Singh served in the Indian Army before a twist of fate got him into the real estate business.
My father-in-law set up a company manufacturing precision electric motors with Americans as partners. And thereafter, I went to America for training. Meanwhile, my father-in-law's company name was DLF, 21 colonies, house cars, all them built by DLF. Then in 58, the government decided to nationalize this business. Private sector cannot do urban land development. When business was totally closed, my family prevailed upon me that you come and try to revive this business. So I said, how the hell do I revive it? I don't know real estate. Law is against you, no money, no organization. How do you go about?
With antiquated land and urban planning laws against him and banks forbidden to lend.
So I gave them a presentation, prevail upon Haryana government to open up this business and thereafter buy land. But at that time we could not do because you can make land contiguous by purchasing only an average of about 5-6 acres into say 4,000-5,000 acres patch to make a city. You can't make a city in 200 acres. That too payable on able basis or land taken on credit is unheard of anywhere in the world. So I became member of the farmers' family. For nearly 15 years, I devoted my time to accept me as member of the family. Most farmers gave their land on credit to me. And history now today, that's how Gurgaon township has come around. Then we could buy more land, expand it everywhere virtually. Thereafter what happens is you only make good buildings. And my son is very good in this one. You will see the buildings which he has done now. They are better than the best. I think now we are in almost, I think about 15-20 cities or states. I think, yes, we are in Hyderabad, in Chennai, other important places, in Bombay also.
He never gave up. He took a great brand name, infused it with new energy, new opportunity, and that's what DLF is today.
KP Singh persuaded the legendary Jack Welch, Chairman GE, to visit India and see the potential of the country. This visit led to the IT and outsourcing revolution in the country, leading to a massive inflow of FDI and triggering a new era for the Indian economy by unlocking the potential of India's human capital. Today, around 12 lakh people live and work in Gurgaon, with more than 9,000 people directly or indirectly employed, and with a market cap of 90,000 crore rupees. KP Singh feels DLF is set for a great future.
And my concept, whoever does business with me, we must be all benefit. World has got so much opportunity. Concentrate heavily in what you are succeeding to deal with future growth.
Ladies and gentlemen, the EY Entrepreneur of the Year Lifetime Achievement Award winner, Mr. KP Singh.
Ladies and gentlemen, please give him a standing ovation to the EY Entrepreneur of the Year Lifetime Achievement Award winner 2022, Mr. KP Singh. Honor having you here. Request you to please say a few words.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm indeed humbled to receive this award because this is not only an honor to me, but recognition of the fact that what we all have done was substantially due to a wonderful team of members in DLF, right from the beginning, thick and thin. Secondly, the trust and confidence of the farmer community. To get the trust and confidence of farmer community to give you land on credit unknown anywhere in the world. I spent 15 years in and out every time. I lived with villagers. I became a part of the family because I knew without that it's not possible. So God helped me. And lastly, it was also due to the good wishes and blessings from thousands and thousands of people who made profits, earned money from association with DLF right from the time the company was incorporated just before the partition of India. So when I reflect back, I see that it was a very difficult journey, undoubtedly, to make a city out of nothing. I had no money. Banks were forbidden to loan money. Laws were against. Then how do I go about? But it was only one thing. I worked. I said, unless I get the confidence of people, trust of the farmers, there's no hope of buying land. You can't integrate a small holding of 5 acres and make it into a 5,000 acre city. I worked hard. It happened. And secondly, also, it happened that the laws were antiquated. When I started, how do I go about all the town planning laws, Honorable Minister Sir, at that time was completely antiquated. But thanks to the then government and the policy makers, they listened to me. I was a single man army, me and my 2-3 low-key officials, because I decided that this mission I can do it myself. If I have anybody else, they can't do it. So I worked hard, and I'm happy to say at every level of the government, they listened to me, they changed the law, and you see Gurgaon today is an end result of the modification of those laws. So frankly, you know, life has been a great journey. And yes, there's no doubt about what happened. En route, what I was doing, land business, completely different than the high-tech company was General Electric. Very General Electric, very land business. I happened to meet Mr. Welsh, developed great friendship with him. I became the national advisor, then on the board of GE. So I was doing most high-tech business, from space technology, locomotive to electronics to everything, power, defense. So in the morning, I will be in Chandigarh with ministers, land. Then I come back, change into suit, attend the GE meeting, then change to kurta pajama with a black beret as an army person in villages. This happened for 12, 15 years of my life. So this happened. In the mission, And I think I can only say I succeeded because of good wishes from all people who benefit from DLF. So at the moment, what am I doing? And I may not look 93, but I am 93 years old. So the fact is, when I retired from the company, I'm fortunate because DLF, some of you may not know, it is perhaps one of the oldest company incorporated before partition of India. And its founder, my late father-in-law, was a great person. He developed a tremendous respect. The DLF brand earned a respect at that time for a company which will always do with the high ethical and moral values, always in compliance of law. Then nationalization business took place. 20 years, we're out of business. We closed the shop. We went into industries. So when I reopened the whole business and tried to revive the company, all these things happened, but I was determined, frankly, that if your mission is to do something, is like they say, unstoppable. Yes, my mission became how to make possible an impossible task. And I succeeded in that thing. And that's how you see Gurgaon Township today, all about it. So I have, another thing, great thing is, DLF 76 years back. And it is very rare that you will find the fourth generation in this business. My son who's sitting here, I'm proud of him. He's taking the company into a higher trajectory with the same values, compliance and better than the best. And he's very ably assisted by his daughter who's also sitting here. You see what Gurgaon development is all about. She's fourth generation. So four generation in a company consistently improving the brand value of DLF. DLF is all about. So now question comes, what am I doing? I'm also I'm a mission-oriented person. Every time I take a mission, my mission is now, having retired and satisfied my son is doing a great job. So I thought, why don't I work to demolish a myth that age is a number. Mine may be 93. It's a number, to hell with it. That number. I'm working hard to see that I demolish this myth and live much longer. And in this thing, my partner sitting here, Countess Sheena, she's a wonderful partner to me, makes me so active. All the time move on. So together we are running around to see, I hope time will indicate I succeed. But I've succeeded on my mission so far. God willing, I do. So ladies and gentlemen, whoever is old or getting old, remember, age is a number only. So thank you very much, sir, for inviting me once again.